YouTube, Facebook. It's been a minute. Let's talk about it, man. So, I want to speak on this DDG and Haley Bailey situation. You know, I said this year I wasn't going to try to talk about no negative stuff, on my channel. Just stick to skits and positive information. That's just the lane I wanted to go in this year. The other stuff I was doing, it was getting a lot of views, but I'm not a negative person, so I don't want to even talk about that stuff, man. I want to talk about all the positive stuff that's going on in the world. But this situation, I just want to touch on a little bit because this situation, it hit home for a lot of males. You know what I mean? It's a lot of dads out there that don't give a damn about their kids. You know what I mean? Don't care if they living, breathing, how they doing in school. Don't care what type of shoes they got on their feet, clothes they got on their back. None of that there. It's a bunch of those. It's also a lot of mothers out there as well that don't care, that's not in their child's life. You know what I mean? So it goes both ways. But we're talking about DDG. And to me, this young man looked like he was an amazing father. You know what I mean? He was been there with his son since the birth. Did everything he could, while the baby was here. Took time out of his career, all that he put that to the side to try to be a great dad. And let's not forget, he was a great dad before he was a great dad to Halo. He was a great dad to Lil Woo Wop, his nephew. He had his little nephew all over YouTube, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, all that there, writing him songs, just turning him all the way up, man. You know what I'm saying? Lil Woo Wop was the popular, that's his brother's Dub's son. You know what I mean? So he was a great dad to Woo Wop before he was a great dad to Halo. So he know how to be a great dad. And now that Halo's here, he's been an amazing dad to Halo. A great dad, you know what I'm saying? He's in the great dad, community, along with, I would like to think, myself too. So, like I said, it's a lot of dads out here. And I don't think that young man is one of them, but he's going through a thing right now that a lot of dads go through. How is it that when you're with the baby mother, or the mother of the kid, whatever you want to call him, he's a great dad, he's an amazing dad. Everything is working. He does the best. Oh, he's this, he's that. But the moment y'all break up, y'all don't see eye to eye. Why is it he's not fit to watch this child without your guidance or your presence or some type of supervision? When he's watched this kid, this child is older now, walking, doing a little bit of talking. You've been gone shooting movies. You left him with him when he was a baby. He was an amazing father. Nothing was wrong. You went out, did your movies, come back, baby's intact, happy, ready to see you. But now, since y'all not together, he's an unfit father. And that stuff, that boggles my mind, man. How women change just like that. 2 weeks ago, he was the best dad in the world. Now all of a sudden we ain't sitting out eye, we ain't messing around together. Oh, I need to have somebody around you and him because I don't know what you. Come on, man. You got to stop this. You got to stop You know, it's a bunch of ain't shit dads out there. And I don't think that young man is one of them. You know, and I seen when she made that post, because DDG took that baby over there to Kai's house for his Mafia-thon streaming to get him some presents and stuff. And they set it up so it was only DDG was there. And she made that post about she wish she know where her baby was at and this and that and the other. And I said, you know what? This is who this lady is. She's an evil person. Everybody want to sit back, oh, she the little mermaid. She just some nice little cute little young lady. And she would never do that. When she made that post, and you not going to tell me she did not know that baby was going over there. DDG said it on his stream. Castanat said it on his stream. Come on, man. You know she seen it. But when she made that post about, I wish I would know whereabouts of my kid, and I need to know what time it is, I said, you know what? I can see why him and her have broke up. She's an evil person. And DDG's been dealing with this behind closed doors. And now look at it now. Look at it now. Now all of a sudden, DDG, he can get his kids, he can get his child, he look at his child, everything is totally fine. But you go out and go to vacation and get caught with another man, now all of a sudden, DDG is an unfit father. You don't think Halo is safe around him. He's been abusing me. So now you want to go and get a restraining order because you say he abused you back in January. Baby, this is May. Why you didn't do nothing then? What it is, you got embarrassed that you got caught because you out there with another man. That's all it is. That's all it is. So now you want a restraining order so he can be 100 yards away from you and his son. Because you're embarrassed that you got caught. Do I think they may have fought this and another? They may have did a little tussle. You know what I'm saying? Every little couple do that. Do I think he beat her up? No. I do not. DDG know how to box, man. I don't think he beat her up. But like I say, though, I go back to what I said. She's an evil person. When she made that tweet, that let me know right then and there what type of person she is. And that's the reason why they broke it off. He's been battling this behind closed doors. He got friends that been coming out saying that she didn't hit him, and I believe all that there. I believe all that there. If he was just whooping on her, he totally wrong. He is totally wrong. But I do believe she was, haul off, knock fire out of him. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's just my opinion. I do believe that. When she flipped out for no reason, and then the way they broke up, I'm like, yeah, there's some behind the closed door stuff going on that he's dealing with. And he's just like, I'm fed up with it. I'm fed up with it. You know? And I hate to have to come through this, right? And it's so crazy that it happens now when his streams is blowing up. He just dropped the album, which I thought was amazing. And now you get caught. He didn't trip. He didn't trip. You took your son where you took him. The St. Lucia's where you took him. He did not trip, didn't say nothing. Do you? Did he know the other guy was gonna be gone? Probably not. I'm pretty sure he didn't. But when he seen it, of course he reacted to it. Like, hey, bro, like, come on, man, you gonna go somewhere and have a whole nother dude around my child, and then you get mad at me because I have him over at Kai house on the stream so the world can see him. And you got a whole nother man around my child doing whatever. Maybe in the bed with the baby doing your thing. Who knows, man? You don't know what people be doing. So then when he texts you this like, oh, so this is what we on, had that same energy when I have him. You didn't like that. So then when you get back to the States, I'm in fear that he's gonna take my child out of the country. You just did it. You just did it. You didn't tell him another man was going. I'm pretty sure he would have been against that. But you just did it. So you're afraid he's going to do the same thing. It's crazy, man. Then now you want to turn him out to be the worst father in the world. And that's so bogus, man. That's so bogus. So I say that to say this. This is a small message to DDG. I hope it land where it need to land. Say, look, bruh, I know you don't want to because you done said it multiple times. Bruh, just go on get you a lawyer. Lawyer you up. Go to court. Get your custody. They're probably not going to give you no full custody, nothing, but try to get 50-50. Try to get something to where you can see your child. I know it sucks because she going to want child support, even though she's this big Disney star. She should have her own money. Pay whatever you got to pay. Get your days you're able to see your son. Be smart about the days when you go to pick up your son and drop him off. No drama. If you gotta have somebody there, if you gotta call the police to have them escort you to and from, you know what I'm saying, both ways, picking them up, taking them home, or dropping them off or whatever, have somebody just, to mediate the situation or whatever, because I'm telling you, she's going to try everything she can to try to say, well, the drop-off didn't go smooth. Oh, the pickup, well, he had an attitude. Hey, bro, record everything. Even if you got to buy you some little spyware and have your little button on your shirt or whatever, record everything. Because she's just trying her best to hurt you, man. But like I say, go to court, get your visitation rights. If you gotta pay a little child support, which I know that sucks, just gonna get that on out the way you can get your days to see your son. Because she's just trying to make you out to be a bad father, which the world sees you are a great father. And one thing you do have in your favor is that the world seen what you did with Woo-Wop, how good you taking care of Woo-Wop. The world has seen how good you was taking care of Halo. You document all them videos, that documents of what you was doing. And then also the world see all them trips that you was taking Haley on when y'all was going out to the private beaches, when y'all was going out to the private campgrounds in the globes, doing all that dope shit that y'all was doing. Hey, bro, you can bring all that up in court. How am I a bad person I was doing all this? How am I a bad person I was taking care of these kids like that? Hey, I'm pretty sure your lawyers and everything will use that to your advantage, man. But like I say, it sucks. Chin up, chest out. Do what you gotta do, little bro. Stay off social media. Don't bash her. Hey, tell your friends to stop trying to chime in, trying to bash and all that there. Everything will come to light. Everything will come to light, man. It sucks. You're not going to be able to see your child until that June court date or whatever. But, hey, small things to a giant, bro. Hey, this too shall pass. This too shall pass, man. So, it's just a little bit of what I want to say on the situation, man. Like I said, there's a bunch of ain't shit dads out there, and she should be happy that you're not one of them. But she's a younger lady. She don't really know that. She didn't see it and know what's going on in the world, but the world also know that's not you. So just take it one day at a time, man. Do what you can to try to keep your mind off of it. Don't crash out. Don't be texting her. None of that there, because she gonna try to use anything you say out of context. You already know she gonna be erasing what she say and just showing what you say, make it look like you bugging her, threatening her, and all that there. And you know, so just be smart about the whole situation if you can, man. You know, don't let it get to it. And then I seen a little post that her little boyfriend dude said something or whatever. You know, hey, the world only so big, bro. You'll run into him. You'll run into him. The world's only so big. But everybody want to play a game, bro. You got what I'm saying? Everybody not playing the game. So he'll find out sooner or later. You know, but that's just my take on the situation. So if you please do me one favor. Subscribe to Jeremy Perkins YouTube. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Let me get mine tied before 2026. I'll see you guys next one. Peace.